Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the world, crypto. That's right. So great to see when a project completely blows everything out of the water that we got in early on, right? We grabbed into Carol on the dip, and since the first video that I put in this series of Carol videos, the token liquidity is up 4.5%. Unbelievable stuff. The token price is also up, meaning that we have more daily rewards for locking up our Carol in liquidity, and we have higher value of dollar rewards because the token is worth more. In this video, I'm going to cover two things. Number one, how high do I think the price of Carol can go? Number two, what's my strategy now that we've hit and smashed through all-time high? Okay, so Carol has a new, lovely dark mode. Much appreciate this. The liquidity has hit $450,000. When we started, it was at $100,000. Token price is now 2 cents. When we started, I think it was 1 cent, 1.3 cents, something like that. Check out this chart, you know. This is how I woke up today, right? The chart was like this. And since, you know, I opened it, I was like, oh, wow, okay, we've hit the all-time high. I was like, hang on a minute. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. So it looks like a lot, right? And it is a lot. But if we zoom out a little bit, we'll come and see another one. This is Gecko Terminal. We can see the chart in a much more reasonable manner, right? But that is a nice pump, right? And we got in here on the 13th of October, about 2 weeks ago, and we got in at 1 cent, 1.6 cents, okay? And the price now is 2 cents. So it's only gone up 6 cents in dollar value since we got in, which is not huge percentage gains, okay? But at the same time, the liquidity has gone up 4.5%. So how does that work, right? And what kind of price performance can we see from Carol in the long run? The basics of it are, right, we're not going to get into too much on this, but as the liquidity grows, so once, you know, we're going to hit 500,000, and then we're going to hit 1 million, maybe we're going to hit 2 million, right? As that's happening, that's going to mean that the buys and sells of Carol token are going to affect the chart even less than they are right now. Meaning that in terms of seeing a parabolic, ridiculous rise in value of the dollar price of this coin is probably not going to happen. But a general gradual rise like we're seeing here, like 6% up on the day, pretty good, especially because it's also tied to ETH, and ETH's also up 6%, right? Not forgetting that this is emitting a 30% extra for everyone who's bonding it, right? And the only way to purchase Carol token is to bond it. So there's going to be a continually emitting token supply. And as you get more and more Carol in circulation, it's going to need more and more liquidity to make sure that the price doesn't fall. Of course, there's going to be sells at some point. It cannot continue to only go up forever. This has only been around for 1 month, so we're definitely in the honeymoon stage of the token. Don't be shocked when you start to see candles coming down just as fast as they go up, because that happens in crypto, right? But at the same time, everyone who's bought Carol is locked in it for 30 days until they get their bond out, right? With 30% extra. Then they could sell it. But most people who are in Carol aren't even holding that bond. They've provided it in liquidity, like me, right? I've got all of these bonds and I've put them in liquidity because that means that I can earn daily Carol token, and then I can start to profit take early, or I can compound or hyper compound to get my APR up. So that's what I think is going to happen, right? I think that Carol token can easily hit 500,000 in liquidity, easily hit 1 million in liquidity. By 1 million in liquidity, I expect the price of Carol to be about 2.5 cents, okay? So that would be about 20% up from where we are today. Nothing ridiculous, but that means also this daily income of 2% is going to remain strong. Our liquidity bonus is for every 25 ETH in the liquidity pool on base swap, the daily yield will increase by 0.1%. So 25 ETH, what's 25 ETH actually? So 25 ETH, how many dollars are we talking there? Because as liquidity gets bigger, that means that, yeah, it's $45,000, okay? So that's why the APR is going up, because we're getting more of that locked in there. So 25 ETH and getting 0.1%, $40,000, we get up to 1 million. You know, it's gonna raise the daily income of everyone of the amount of Carol we're going to get back out, and that Carol is going to be worth more. This is best case scenario. And I think it's going to happen. I think we can easily hit 1 million in liquidity just with the sheer volume of attention that this token's getting now in the DeFi space. We come to their Telegram announcement channel. Look at these. Like, this is from just 3 days ago. The amount of content coming out about Carol from the who's who of crypto. There's Scott the Investor. I can tell by these thumbnails. Is that Crypto Phil? It might be Crypto Phil. There's Crypto Kings. There is Cryptopian. There's Cryptopian. There is Crypto. Oh, that's Crypto Phil. That's passive income cash flow. Like all these guys. There's Crypto Lightsaber, right? They're all talking about Carol. Why? 2 reasons. One, they got in. They have Carol has a really, really great marketing team. Hi, Nick. And also, they have a ridiculous incentive program, which means that anyone with who wants to take advantage of an incentive program can, and that means that they're going to earn Ethereum passively from the success of other people getting into the protocol with their link. That's one of the main reasons as well why this token has exploded. So we hit 1 million liquidity. I think will happen. That's my prediction. This is not financial advice, though. You need to look. I mean, I just showed you a plethora of other videos on Carol. You can probably check out some more of them before you make the decision to invest or not. But I am continuing my strategy at the moment, which is being more conservative than I was in the start, because I'm experienced in crypto, right? I'm doing this for over 5 years. If I see something like this, we know that even if the percentage gains there aren't massive, right? That's only a 10% pump, okay? That can continue without having a retracement, right? And with retracements come opportunities to grab more tokens. How do we get more tokens? Well, we need to have Ethereum on the side, because the only way to buy Carol is in the bond section. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm doing a 70-30 daily split. That means that I'm rebonding 70% of my Carol, adding in Ethereum from my referral rewards, and then I'm selling 30% of it into ETH, okay? That's balancing out what I'm earning in refs with what I'm putting into liquidity so that I'm not losing. Because the last thing you want to do is suicide compound anything and then realize that, oh my God, I didn't make a penny. I just pressed my mouse a lot. So that's my idea. In this channel, I always talk about being a responsible crypto investor, where we don't want to just bash the sell button every day, because that means that the project won't last. We need to have a sustainable strategy, so that even though I'm profit taking's fine in crypto, I'm also liquidity supplying, so that the price won't be so badly effective. And the more liquidity that we add, then the more balanced the price is going to be. As long as the price stays balanced, that is bullish for everyone, and that will attract more investment. So that's what we need to watch. The liquidity is the key. So we do this. Okay, so I go to rebond. I take 70% of that. Nice easy math here. It's about 730 Carol token, getting me 949 Carol. I rebond that, okay? That's my compound, right? That will create a 30-day bond with that Carol. After 30 days, I'm going to get out 949 Carol token. So I could just sit there and wait for that now, but I want to get it now. I'm impatient, right? And the only way to do that then is to start adding liquidity to it, incentivize liquidity providing, right? This is a great system, because it means that no matter how much people want to take everything out or just not provide liquidity, they know that they're going to get now if they give liquidity, and they're not going to get it now if they don't give liquidity. So we get in. We go with our bond and we hook up $20. So that's $20 Carol, $20 ETH, and we stake that into liquidity, adding it to my stack. Each day doing this means that each day I'm getting more Carol token, which is keeping me competitive with the rest of everyone else in Carol, right? Because all that's important there is your total staked. You want that to go up every day, right? Because you need to stay competitive with everyone else, so that you're always earning more Carol than anyone else, right? And I know some guys who've got almost like 300, 400,000 Carol now staked, so they're way ahead of me. But my strategy is not to compete with everyone else. It's really to slowly get my ROI out of what we put into it, right? So that leaves me with 346 Carol, which is 0.03 ETH, which I will sell into ETH, right? Selling that 340 Carol. And this will be my way, you know, of basically ROIing in a nice, safe manner. Excellent stuff. And that's it done. So now I've got more ETH, and my Carol is going to build again until tomorrow when I'm going to do the exact same strategy. Slowly taking ROI while also providing liquidity, making sure that the token liquidity gets nice and fat. Price in the immediate short term, probably retouching the 1.9 would probably be the expected. Yeah, expected to probably bounce around here now after this big move. Come down and settle around about here, I think, and then have another move. Hopefully, that's what I think will happen. But if ETH keeps pumping, Carol's tied with ETH solely in liquidity, so therefore it will continue to go up because ETH is up 7.3% today. Boom, awesome stuff. So times are good, life's good, Carol looking good, awesome stuff. Catch you in the next video. Peace. What's your price prediction for Carol? What's your prediction for the liquidity in the short to mid range? I'm interested to see. I'm saying 1 million. What are you saying? Peace. Don't get wrecked.